What is up? What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing? Choke no joke, man. We finally got to a choke no joke, man. That's wow. Hey, choke no joke airs out new top Tupac suspect predicting Keffe D confession and why Tupac was killed. Oh my gracious, man. Choke no joke was there. He was in the mix of things, so I like to hear from people who was definitely in the mix of things. So let me hit a refresh real quick, man. Because
Rodent Rat.
yeah, hit that
Jr.
subscribe button, hit that bell, let's check it out.
You
Here we go.
stinking fat, dirty pig. We know your days are numbered, brother. So get your depends in order, brother. Cause they coming for you. And I told y'all, Keffe D not gonna go to jail for Reggie. Eventually he's gonna tell. And what happened?
We made a huge conversation around Tupac's assassination. I think it's a good way to call it assassination at this point. In that conversation, and in recent times, Keffe D was going around saying that he was there. He was putting himself there. He has since been locked up. In the latest update, they did an interview with him, and he's tearfully pleading like, I wasn't there. I wasn't even there. I don't know if he's just saying he was just bullshitting.
Right.
And a part of that story, you have Vlad coming out saying that he solved the Tupac murder.
Well, we know that's a lie now.
So let's get into it. Let's get into it. I was gonna mention Reggie Wright has been identified by Keffe D. I want to put that out there. And you recently had that was part of your theory with us, that he had something to do with it. So
I told y'all, so all y'all watching that did not see the interview on Hype Plus, right? If y'all did not see everything that I broke down on the Tupac Shakur case, go back and watch it. We're going to kind of reiterate it a little bit here, but go back and watch it because I told y'all. And now what I told y'all back then is where we are today.
So yeah, so Choke, starting with Keffe D retracting, I guess, his statements, as you mentioned, in like podcasts and everything. What is your thoughts about that?
I always felt like he was lying. Even when Vlad was interviewing him, because he was asking him stuff and he didn't know what the hell was in the book. You know, the writer was in the room, you know, he was asking him questions and he's like, huh? Where you get that from? Huh? Vlad's like, it's in the book. Huh? He talking to the writer. Like, this is your story. If it was like, how you don't know your story?
damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Here we go with another one. Here's another one. I keep trying to tell y'all, man, these people has been watching this stuff. They've been watching this YouTube. And then all of a sudden they say, shoot, I know a way I can make some money. Sound like Courtney to me. I ain't going to get up and get the book. I ain't going to get the book.
Especially if you would have wrote the book. You know what I'm saying? Even if you was lying, you would remember that if you wrote it.
If you wrote
so
the lie.
I knew right there that this dude is lying.
Yeah.
He's making this up.
Yeah.
Right? So, and then everybody kept saying Orlando Anderson was the shooter. Well, we know Orlando Anderson wasn't the shooter because Orlando shoulder got kicked out the socket. He went to the hospital and it was said that by the time he left the hospital and got back to the hotel, they had him on surveillance camera at the bar with Corey Edwards in them at the time of the shooting.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And remember,
See what I'm
Corey
saying?
Edwards' infamous line, the eye in the sky don't lie. How could have Orlando been there when the eye in the sky got us at the bar?
Okay.
So we knew it wasn't him, right?
Okay.
Vlad said he solved it, right? But more recently, Suge Knight just did an interview, right? Let me hear you, let you hear what Suge said.
And what outlet was this on?
This is on the Art of Dialogue.
Okay. Make sure we give them their credit.
Yeah. Shout out to the Art of Dialogue. So what happens is in this clip is the Art of Dialogue asked Suge Knight, did he see the shooter that shot him and killed Tupac? And did they work for Death Row? Orlando Anderson never worked for Death Row, Vlad. Okay? So, let's get this from Suge real quick, and then we'll get back into this more. And we using this under fair use.
I ain't trying to step on their toes, you know? No, that's just facts. So let me ask you this, right? The shooter, the person who shot Tupac, did you get to see their face? And was this a person that worked for Death Row? Yeah. What I would say is this. I'm not calling a certain person Judas. Whereas names could go with those people who are Judas. I know it was more than one person involved in the assassination. And respectfully, I would say that I gave the husband, I gave the wife, and by the way, they're black people. I stand on my blackness because I am black.
Anyway, what he's saying is a doc coming out, and he gave this husband and wife, I guess, his version of what happened, and I guess we'll see who he names when that doc come out, if he names them. But the point is, he said it was more than one person involved in the assassination.
Mm-hmm.
He said he saw the shooter, and the shooter works for Death Row.
Okay.
Orlando Anderson, Keffe D,
Right.
T. Brown,
Right.
Dre,
Right.
none of them worked for Death Row.
Right. Now you had already put a name out there, I believe. No, did you in our last conversation?
No, I didn't put a name out there, but according to statements that people made,
Yeah.
they may have implicated themselves.
Right. Now make sure we kind of update the audience. You had a theory that there was a car that stopped in front of Pac's car.
No, that's not no theory. Suge Knight said that Reggie's boy, K-Dub, cut him off in the crosswalk. That's not a theory. That's
Couldn't let him go through the light. Blocked him off, right?
Yeah, stopped at the light. That's in the Suge Knight documentary, American Nightmare. Yeah, he says that to 𝗟𝗚𝗡𝗞𝗦, that Reggie's boy cut him off at the last minute and blocked him in. And then the other guy, Trayvon, was on his left.
Right.
But then, K-Dub says that after the shots went off, he looked up in his rear view mirror and he can see Tupac trying to jump in the back seat and smoke all in the car. Then he got out his car and went around the car on Pac's side and walked up to the car and asked Tupac, was he okay?
Allegedly.
And Tupac no, it ain't no allegedly. He said that. And Tupac just looked at him.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of gives you the impression of the last pic when Pac is like this.
Mm-hmm.
It make you feel like he was looking at K-Dub or somebody took his picture, right? And then he said he looked over to Suge and was like, Suge, you all right? And Suge was like this, stunned, just holding the steering wheel. And then he said he went back to his car, jumped in his car, and took off.
Okay. And I said, allegedly from a lens of, this is according to K-Dubs.
Man, that don't even sound right. So a car got shot up, right? With Tupac in there. You're going to run in there and ask him, is he all right? Apparently, he ain't all right. Suge said that they was driving down the street after they got shot up. And Tupac said something like, man, you worse off than me, dog. You got shot in your head. They laughing on the way to the hospital. But they couldn't get too far because they had flat tires. So this new story of somebody came up and said, yo, dog, are you all right? Suge, are you all right? Oh, y'all both stuck? Well, let me get in my car and just drive off. That don't even sound right.
Accounts. That's what happened.
There's no allegedly. That's what he told Ben Crump.
Right. What
That's what he told him.
What I'm saying, that's what he said, but we don't know what really took place. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what K-Dub said. Oh, I was checking on them to see if they were.
Oh yeah,
right.
yeah. That's
So,
what he's saying.
Right.
You saying allegedly he was checking on him, but you saying allegedly he could have been shooting.
Could have been doing some other things or XYZ.
Yeah.
And I don't know. So you mentioned K-Dub. I think he did work for or was a part of the Death Row.
He worked for Death Row.
Okay.
He's still with Snoop today.
He's speechless.
What was the motive to take out Pac? Not saying that that's who did it, but what was even the motive? It was just who would order that? Who would want that?
What would be the most? It depends on who.
Because I saw from a level Suge maybe had one. I saw that aspect because people saying like he was trying to go to Quincy Jones, so I could see that.
Well, you got it. All right. It depends on who you feel is responsible to say what the motive was.
Yeah.
Now, if you're saying it was Suge, what would Suge motive be?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he had more of a motive, but I don't think that's him in the case how we see this thing playing out.
Why do you feel he has more of a motive?
Because based off what I heard, it was like Pac was going to leave, and I hear how these people that sign these artists have the insurance. They have like their insurance.
Suge did have an insurance claim with Laws of London. He had an insurance policy allegedly on Tupac for $51 million. And he was the beneficiary. So that's just a natural thing of like, law and crime. Like it could have been like this person. I'm not saying or think that it should, but I see that he would be a person in that equation that would have a motive. All right, let's go with the Suge Knight motive, right? Mm-hmm. A lot of people do believe Suge Knight had Tupac killed, right?
Okay.
For me, it's hard to believe that with him sitting in the car because bullets go through people.
You got
and
that
if you think that you're going to be holding a nigga as a shield for niggas to shoot him and think that the bullets it's not going to go through him and hit you, you're a risky dude. You've never been around niggas getting shot. Bullets go through people. Some shits go through trees sometimes, right?
Yeah.
So let's just go with Suge Knight, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I wanted me being fair, right, I would say, all right, why would Suge want to kill Tupac? All right, after the Snoop situation, with the Angie Martinez conversation on the radio, and he said he had no beef with Big and Puff.
Mm-hmm.
Pac, according to Michael Moore, tore up the limo, went to the hotel, went to Suge. Him and Suge had an argument. Mm-hmm. He told Suge right there he was leaving Death Row. He told Suge right there, yo, you can have Machiavelli, I'm out, right? Him and Suge was going to have a fight, allegedly, according to Michael Moore. Michael Moore broke it up. It was like, yo, even though, you paying me, I'm still his security. I can't allow you to do that. After that incident, they leave. Pac tells Michael Moore, yo, I'm a dead man walking, right? They go to Vegas. They get on the plane. The whole, prior to that, getting on the plane, allegedly, Pac supposed to punch Snoop in the face at the hotel or whatever.
Damn.
Snoop tells the story how they got on the plane, he stashed the fork and knife, boom. All of them go back to LA. Pac don't see any of them until the Vegas fight. Now they kept trying to get Pac to come back. He wouldn't come back. He was saying that he was done. We know that he fired Reggie prior to the New York trip. And David Kenner, or after the New York trip. I'm not sure. But it was a couple of weeks before he got killed, right? They go back. Pac is telling his people he's done. There's talks of Suge and Pac also beefing during the set of Gridlock. Pac got a check for $700,000 for the movie. And I think allegedly Suge took it. And he's like, oh, this is all according to Gobi. That's all a part of an interview that's on the Art of Dialogue too, as far as me doing my research. So financially, Pac had issues with Death Row, and there was talks about how Suge and Pac was arguing. So according to Gobi and a few others, there was a beef between Suge and Pac prior to him dying.
Okay.
Allegedly. I don't know. So if your theory is Suge did it, then in my opinion, those would be the reasons.
Okay.
Financial stuff, right? And Pac told him he leaving. But then you also got Pac going up to Death Row trying to steal him, and not steal him, but take the music that he recorded that wouldn't be a part of his 3-album deal.
Right, the catalog.
Right. So that's another reason.
So we got,
you know what I'm saying?
So that's Suge.
Right. So
who's another potential?
Diddy.
Right.
And now we went through the whole Diddy situation where Pac wanted to try to sign Pac. Pac ain't want to sign with Bad Boy. Jimmy Henchman running with Diddy. Jimmy Henchman wanted to manage Pac, and he like, no. Then the whole shit happened with Quad. Pac see Puff and Jimmy together.
Beef is on.
The beef is on with them. We know they beef is real. You know, the whole thing with Jimmy and Haitian Jack with the girl at the hotel. Pac said, yo, where these niggas at? They disciplining Pac. Pac get shot, go up into the car so you see Diddy there with him, boom, boom, boom. Diddy allegedly making the proposal to the South Side for Pac and Suge, and then that whole situation with Diddy and the South Side, right? That could be the other situation. So either your way, Suge, the other way,
then you got
Diddy.
The one that we've been told repeatedly, Pac fought somebody and they retaliated.
Then the other one's the Orlando Anderson theory.
Right.
Him jumping Orlando and Keffe D and retaliation, killing Pac. So you could say Suge, you could say Pac. I mean, you could say Diddy, or you could say the Southside Crips. Pick your choice.
How about the government?
Okay.
So which one do you believe? I would say the Diddy one because we did a whole story on it, but
I believe my ultimate belief, without going all into the details all over again, because it's going to take too long. My synopsis for it is this. I believe that, according to what Gene Dale said, with D-Mac telling Diddy that his Southside and his Grape Street dudes will take care of Pac and Suge for him if they need it. I believe that theory. I believe that Diddy made the offer to Keffe D. I believe Keffe D went to Reggie, because they both Crips, Reggie and Keffe D, right? And the fact that D-Mac said his Southside and Grape Street, Southside is Keffe D, Grape Street is Reggie, right? According to Reggie's federal paperwork, he's a Grape Street Crip, right? I think them two, if you look at the Keffe D's federal paperwork in '98, he implicated Reggie was running the North Compton drug trade while he ran the South. He alleges that Reggie, Trayvon, K-Dub, Mob James, Buntree, some dude named, I think, Flip, allegedly all was working with selling drugs with Reggie, right? So once again, Trayvon and Reggie's connected again. And, whether they were selling drugs or not, but we know Reggie, Trayvon, K-Dub, all from the same neighborhood. They all from Death Row, this, that, and the third.
Wow.
Right. I believe Keffe D went to Reggie, right?
To get hearing from Diddy.
After, I told him the proposal he got from Diddy, $1 million, being that Reggie was already fired, Kenner was already fired, Suge was hip that they stole 20, 30 million from his accounting firm, right? Snoop, the beef was lit with Snoop, right? Snoop and Pac wasn't going back in the studio or doing shows or anything after that, right? And Pac allegedly swung on Snoop. So it's beef. We know Snoop told his crew don't go out there, right?
I heard something about a walkie-talkie in Snoop.
Snoop had the walkie-talkie, the same walkie-talkie that security had in Vegas. Warren G said they could hear what was going on with Pac and the commotion over Snoop's walkie-talkie, right? We know Snoop and Diddy are like this and have been like this since Pac and Big's death, right? Pac had an issue with Snoop, Pac had an issue with Diddy. They got a common enemy together.
So it seems like his enemies linked up to conspire against him. It's like, look, we all gonna win. We all be happy.
Not only that, Snoop bodyguard, Kevin Gaines, off-duty LA police officer, was fucking Sharitha. That was Sharitha's boyfriend.
That's Suge Knight.
Right. And allegedly, Suge had a confrontation with Kevin Gaines, who gives him motive to want to do something to Suge. And he's also working in Vegas on a special assignment the same day Pac and Pac and Suge got shot.
So it just seemed like...
So basically the blue side took out the red side, allegedly.
But, so was Suge supposed to die as well in that car?
Yeah. And when they didn't kill him, what did they do? Sent him to jail. Suge didn't get violated for fucking beating up Orlando Anderson. Suge got violated because he went out the country and Reggie and Kenner told him he was clear, allegedly. Suge leaves, he come back in, they violate him. We ain't say you could leave the country.
So Reggie was just on Vlad and he denied Keffe D's recent kind of like pointing the finger at him and his name getting tied up into it.
He did deny.
It seemed like he was distancing himself from it.
Yeah, maybe. But when Vlad asked him, why did you kill Tupac? He never said, I didn't kill Tupac. He just rambled on and took the conversation somewhere else. He never said, I didn't kill Tupac.
Is Reggie kind of think moving off just the street code to deny, I'm not going to tell names, I'm just going to keep... Because I think it's interesting that this person is on the internet even talking.
Who, Reggie?
Yeah. Like, why? Is it a money thing?
No. He's deflecting. He's trying to...
rewrite history?
No. He's trying to get the sin off his trail.
By being online? Because I wouldn't... Because I wouldn't have...
What he never expected was Suge to be able to hear the shit that he's saying.
Right.
And respond to it.
Yeah.
And for years, he was on the internet just sitting there telling stories. But remember, Reggie's a fucking rat. Rodent Rat Jr. You government witness. You stinking fat Compton dirty pig. You a rat, and we know it. You was a foreman for Phil Carson, federal agent. You was a rat for Greg Caden. You got Teresa Swan immunity. You have immunity in the Biggie case, and you try to set Suge up to get convicted on the Biggie case. Rodent Rat Jr., you fat funky pig. We know your days are numbered, brother.
Oh my God.
So get your depends in order, brother.
Oh, don't say that.
Because they coming for you.
Don't say that.
Best believe we allegedly know you're behind the murder of Tupac Shakur. And your days are being numbered. And don't think because Keffe D is locked up that you can't be arrested too. Because you will be. It's just a matter of time.
I don't
The
know where else
end.
to take that part of the conversation when it comes to the latest around Tupac.
Well, the latest is that Reggie Wright, like I said, when was that? That was a year ago, right?
Not a year.
It was 2024?
Yeah, it was last year for sure.
Yeah, last year. I told y'all that Reggie was behind that, allegedly. And I told y'all, Keffe D not gonna go to jail for Reggie. Eventually he's going to tell. And what happened?
Right.
He told.
Right.
And it's only a matter of time because they got investigators and they will find out. Reggie's inconsistency alone. His inconsistencies alone, his lies alone will convict him. I can't wait for him to get on the stand. That is going to be the greatest goddamn show on television is him and Gene Deal when they got to testify. When these two dudes get on the stand, man, you talk about the funniest. Well, we ain't going to get to see Gene because that's a federal case. There's no cameras in the courtroom. But Keffe D and seeing Reggie, oh, man. And look for Wack to get locked up too.
So was there a car that actually pulled up to the side of them?
Yes.
Was Keffe D in that car?
No.
Damn.
Was that Orlando Anderson in that car?
No.
So
he also said Wack. He talking about Wack 100. He's saying look to see Wack 100 is gonna get locked up or go on trial or something. He said about Wack 100.
So on this theory, they just placed them there and said these are the people that were there. How did they get their names get identified with that car?
Reggie told Greg Caden, Southside killed Biggie in retaliation for killing Tupac. So when Greg Caden went and investigated Keffe D, he found out that Keffe D was at the party with Biggie. So he couldn't have killed him. So he double backs on Reggie. You lied to me.
So they just been pushing a lie the whole time?
Yes. So Reggie go, oh, no, it was Poochie. Poochie did it. Teresa Swan set it up with Suge. Greg Caden, dumbass, gives Reggie immunity for telling him this bullshit story. So then Reggie tells Greg Caden what happened in Vegas. Reggie gave them that story, bro. When Greg Caden came to Keffe D and said, hey, y'all killed Tupac, this is what happened. He pulls the board down. Listen to Keffe D interview. They came to me and they pulled the board down. They showed us where we were sitting in the car. They got that from Reggie. Reggie told his father within the hour of the shooting who killed Tupac.
Okay. What
That's crazy.
baffles my mind is I'm locked in on Keffe D. Is he just like a liar or just not intelligent?
Non-intelligent.
I said that a long time ago about this Keffe D dude. No disrespect, Keffe, but I can't see how a person who didn't pull the trigger, who didn't get paid, ends up in jail. Do I need to say anything else? You're not too bright, bruh. That's all. You're not too bright.
I'm locked in on Keffe
I said that from day one.
Is he just like a liar or just not intelligent?
Non-intelligent. Reggie got him to do those interviews.
Okay, because he's been pushing. If we're saying if this is Keffe D cracking now, under the guise of hey, you're not gonna see your grandkids no more. This is a wrap, and this is him saying the jig is up. I was never there. This is all bull crap. This is what's going on. But before that, he was pushing out a whole lie the whole time.
Yes. You never seen Orlando Anderson do an interview?
No, I thought he got killed, right?
Yeah, he got killed. But before he died, you never seen Orlando Anderson interview?
There was a deposition I think I saw.
That's one of them. Did he say he killed Tupac?
No, I don't.
What did he say? Y'all feel like I was the scapegoat, right?
Got you.
He didn't do it.
So Reggie was just out here just like, you said it under the guise, under Reggie's, but I'm saying like
Reggie told his father Southside shot Tupac within the hour before he even seen Suge anybody.
So Keefe writing his book was part of just to clean up the paper trail? Like what was the...
His book was a copy of 𝗟𝗡𝗡𝗅's murder rap. He felt like 𝗟𝗡𝗡𝗅 went and told his story and put him in the car and made all this fucking money off a documentary book. So I'm going to go tell the story too.
And make
me
some
money and go tell interviews and this, that, and that. Because if he told it and they ain't coming to arrest me, shit, I'm going to tell the same damn story. And Reggie coached him into that allegedly, but Reggie's definitely the one who set him up to do the interviews on all 3 platforms that he did because he's stupid. I'll take that back. He's not intelligent. He let Reggie play him. So what Reggie did was let him go and put the body on himself, knowing the real story because he called his father and told him who did it before. It is 30 years later. We don't know who did it. How Reggie knew within the hour he wasn't at the fight and he wasn't in the caravan. Because he's making up an alibi to cover up who really did it. Because the person who did it, what Suge just said, worked for Death Row. He saw him. He worked for Death Row.
To make sure I, myself, and the viewers understand this side of the coin, we named potential motives. We explored Suge Knight possibly being the one to do it, and we kind of both agree like that's probably not where it's at. Because it is very risky to say, yo, come shoot up the car that I'm in. That's bold as heck. There's another way to get at somebody if you wanted to get Pac out the way. Okay, then we mentioned the conspiracy that we've been told over the years. Orlando Anderson, Pac was, Pac fighting, and then they retaliate, pull up on him, shoot up the car. Cool.
Then that makes sense because remember, Reggie lied about the chain story. He even told Frank to lie about the fucking chain story. That chain, there was a bounty on the Death Row chain is a lie. K-Dub tells that story himself. That's a lie. It was never no bounty on no goddamn Death Row chain.
Got you.
That was an alibi for people, for Trayvon to go tell Pac whatever he told him to make Pac go run up on Orlando.
Right.
Because where the fuck was Keffe D at? Why was Keffe D and nobody else standing around Orlando?
And I thought that it was weird that Orlando was like randomly there. Okay.
They set it up.
Was maybe Orlando, maybe what you call it? A lookout.
He was the decoy. That was all planned, man. You could look at it and tell it was planned.
Right. To get Pac.
And then you got some dude that come looking like Reggie, probably Reggie uncle or somebody, come walk Orlando right out of there. No.
To get, okay. So now we have this theory that involves Reggie, that involves Diddy, allegedly. Diddy is now looking to get Pac and Suge out of here. Just because of the beefs they were having, whatever, just how things formed. We need to get them out of here. From that, there's a conversation somewhere Keffe D is contacted directly by Diddy, or is there somebody maybe getting to Keffe D? How did that?
He was hanging with them. They was being homeboy security for them.
Okay.
So they was around him.
So Diddy might be venting. I want to get the cats out of here. And he probably like, well.
Allegedly, that's how it went, yeah.
I can maybe make that happen.
D-Mac, allegedly. Yeah.
Talking some noise.
Yeah.
And then some prices is named.
Yeah.
That sound like a nigga price.
Now I get
$1 million.
Now
I get it. Some wild shit.
Yeah.
Now I see why.
And so now, from there, Keefe goes into Reggie, who's inside or connected to the camp.
And also, Keffe D is cool with Mob James. Mob James' girl got Keffe D cars and stuff in her name.
Mm-hmm.
They cool like this. Marv James hates fucking Suge. Marv James lived allegedly with Keffe D for like 7 years in Vegas. Marv James still rocks with Keffe D's son. And Marv James is the one that wanted to rob Suge. And him and Keffe D's like this. And him and Reggie's like this. You don't see the connection?
And I see the aspect of the potential of Keffe D going to Reggie, someone that was connected to Pac, and being like, look, I have an offer on the table. I can get us X amount of dollars if we take care of this situation.
Yep.
And then from there, the dominoes kind of fell in order. And then Reggie became allegedly the person to orchestrate the whole thing.
He called himself the orchestrator. He said, I don't get my hands dirty. I orchestrate.
So at the end of the day, this was fueled off of hate and a come up.
Yeah.
Money. Because I just feel like Pac probably just like, niggas just hate
You
him
see
'cause
Reggie
he was
wanted
Pac.
to be Suge? You see how he brag about how he ran the label and all this other shit? And
Yeah.
yeah, nigga. Yes.
Envy.
Yes. It's constant lies. He goes to the grand jury, testifies in the grand jury, and lies and say that Keffe D pointed a gun at him at the Soul Train Awards, knowing it was C. Gutter. He talked about that 2 years ago on YouTube, that it was C. Gutter, and went last year to that goddamn grand jury and testified that Keffe D pointed a gun at him, knowing it was C. Gutter. Then he goes to the grand jury and brings Dirt Dog and all these other people to testify, and don't bring Trayvon Lane or K-Dub to testify. Why? And he ain't do it? Right.
Is there any message to Vlad directly? Because it seemed like Vlad was trying to take your glory a little bit of like, he said he solved the case.
No, I took his glory by showing him he didn't solve the case.
All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this teaser. You can watch the full interview right now at hypersclub.com, along with more behind the scenes and additional content.
Most definitely. Choke, no joke, man. Hey, one of the things I kept saying, man, from day one, I keep saying, Keffe D, dude, you're not, just listening to, when you can listen to the way somebody talk and what they talking about and where they end up and everything. But now I understand. I kept saying, wait a minute. How did this dude, Keffe D, saying Puffy didn't pay him, right? That's facts. Everybody heard that. But he swear up and down he not the one that pulled the trigger. And I said, well, they got you in jail. You must have did something. Then I started thinking, wait a minute. You in jail. You didn't pull the trigger. And you didn't get paid. You done did all this and you end up in jail. You ain't too bright, bruh. That ain't how you supposed to be doing this thing. And what make it so bad is this. Choke, no joke. And my man interviewed him, said the same thing. This man ain't rap too tight. But Choke, no joke, just spilled the beans and told me exactly why he was doing all this in the first place. I couldn't believe. I said, why is this dude going on all these interviews kind of incriminating himself, man? The police are going to pick him up. Come find out, he done wrote a book. Must have got a lot of help to write that book because he don't even know what's in the daggone book. Him and Courtney doing the same thing. Done wrote some book and didn't even read it. Come on, Keffe D. Come on, baby. If you're going to put a book out and do an interview about the book, you should at least read your own book that you put out. Dang. I put a book out also, man. Y'all go to my website, themusicrecordingnetwork.com. Yeah, we need to start pushing my book. Anyway, let me get on up out of here, man. Hey, y'all let me know in the comments how smart you think this dude is. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell him Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.